Last week's trade call on this channel was a hit as usual. You can watch the video tagged up here. Just look around here to go confirm for yourself. Now, I want you to expect bigger things this week, and trust me when I tell you that US dollar is going to fall. Gold, US30, GBP USD, Euro USD are going to do what? They are going to rise. How do I know this? Well, it is simple. And guess what? I would like to show you, but before I do that, please help this brother, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification icon. Now, welcome back and thanks for doing that. I strongly believe we'll have a money making next week. Like I said earlier, trust me when I tell you that. I'll be looking at dollar index, Euro USD, GBP USD, gold, and the US30. The other charts will be posted on the Telegram group. The link is going to be down below, so don't miss out. You want to hit that Telegram channel, join, then you get to see the charts that I won't be analyzing on this video because I don't want this video to be too lengthy. Now, to begin our analysis for next week, as usual, I'm going to start from the US dollar index since I trade mostly the majors. So the US dollar index looks like a typical uptrend. As we can see, price is creating higher highs and higher lows. Let me highlight it as usual so that you can see for yourself. We're creating higher highs and what? Higher lows, right? Then if that is exactly what we are doing, then I'll be expecting the dollar index to come back into this zone that has been tested multiple times around here. Then I'll be expecting a retest here for price to keep pushing to the upside, creating a new higher high, breaking below this current high here. Or it's either we turn from here, or I'll be expecting price to come into this trend line before we turn upward. But either way, for now, all I see dollar index doing is fall. And if that happens, what happens across board, across the US dollar pairs, which means the other pairs, the pairs paired against the US dollar pairs, are only going to do what? Rise, because the US dollar is weak, right? So after looking at this, let's scale down to the lower time frame. Let's see what's happening there, right, before we go and look at some pairs. Scaling down to the weekly time frame, last week we had a super bearish move. This candlestick is crazy. All right, like I said, the last video I tagged up there, I'm going to say it again. I've been calling a weak dollar for how many weeks now? Is it up to 3 weeks? I can't remember, but just go to the previous videos, you find out for yourself. This bearish candlestick is a crazy candlestick, and I see this weekly candlestick, because this is the weekly time frame, I see it coming into this zone that has been tested multiple times before. This area, and this area. Okay, so I'll be keeping an eye on this area for the dollar index. Let's go to the daily time frame. Let's see what's happening on the daily time frame. Let's get a clearer picture of what is actually going on. Yes, this is the daily time frame. I've been posting this chart a lot. If you're on the Telegram channel, you know what I'm talking about. Now, if you see, price has been ranging within these areas, within this area and this area, and there was this trend line. In fact, I even did something here. I posted this in the group where I said if we take out the orange zone or the yellow zone, that we are definitely coming to the trend line for sure. In fact, we've actually breached the trend line. Now that we've breached the trend line, the counter trend line, I see price coming to this level. Though we are going to stall here, I'm going to tell you why. Then we'll come to this level. If we take out this level, then we are coming to this monthly level. This level is from the monthly time frame that I showed you earlier. Now, why did I plot this area here? Let me tell you why. Price has been so impulsive from this zone to this zone, all right? And as we know, price will not just move in a straight line straight into our take profit area. No, it will never do that. So it will get a moment of what? Profit taking, where market needs to do what? Catch its breath. And now the area I'm looking for that to happen is this area, because is this area. Let me pinpoint that area here. If you look, price has tested here before. In fact, let me map it out as usual so that you can see clearly. You can see price reacted here, and price has reacted here. All right, so I'll be expecting price to react here when we come back to these levels. All right, so this is the area where I'll be expecting the market to do what, catch its breath, now that we've taken out this trend line. All right, and when we do that, it doesn't mean we are shooting back up. All right, just I'm saying this because you start seeing the dollar strengthening against the other pairs, and you may think, okay, price is about to reverse from there. Don't be deceived. All right, these candlesticks you see here are huge. This shows that the dollar is ready to be weakened for the time being, at least to that monthly zone that I showed you earlier. All right, these candlesticks are no joke. You don't play with such candlesticks, these bearish candlesticks. I mean, right here I can see in the past how many days, this is the daily time frame. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. In the past 6 days, I can only see one bullish day here. All right, so these candlesticks are no joke. So if you see any temporary reversal, there's no need trading in favor of the USD for now. All right, so don't do that mistake, guys. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Remember, I use top-down analysis to break down the market, and of course using market structure and price action. So like I said, you can spot all this impulsive move all the way from this place. So I'll be expecting some kind of a pause around here. Maybe we'll play back, or maybe come back to this trend line or this level here before continuing the move. But either way, dollar is falling for now. Please trade in the direction of the market. All right, now that we've seen what is happening on the dollar index, let's go look at some major pairs. For the past couple of weeks now, maybe 2 to 3 weeks, is it 2 to 3 weeks? I can't remember vividly, but you can go revisit our videos. I've been calling Euro USD bullish because of the fact that price has tested this area multiple times, and for price to come back into that zone and close last month with a bullish candle here, then I knew that there might be a possible reversal in the market, and obviously it has been happening exactly as I have said. All right, and now last week we had very bullish last week on the Euro USD. So if price keeps pushing higher, this is an area of interest. This trend line area is an area of interest I'll be keeping my eyes on. Why? Price has reacted there twice historically. All right, so it's normal for price to come back there and give us some kind of a reaction. All right, but remember that this is the weekly time frame, so between this zone and this zone there's still a lot of money to be made. All right, so to figure out how to do that, let's go to the daily time frame, or let's go to the lower time frames. Now on the daily time frames, we have some kind of a roadblock around here. Why? Because it has been tested multiple times before here, here, and remember, this is the daily time frame. So whatever happens on the higher time frame, like the daily time frame, it will be dangerous to actually overlook it. All right, so for the fact that price has tested here like 3 times historically, we need to look at this zone. But I'm very confident that we are going to take out this zone. But why should we look at this zone? If we are able to take out this zone, then we should be rest assured that price will keep pushing higher, at least to the trend line first. My overall target for now is this zone, because this zone has also been tested multiple times. If I draw a zone around here, has been tested, so I'm looking for price to come here, but we cannot ignore the trend line. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Let's look for immediate trading opportunities. All right, for last week I called this trade from here to here, and we'll fulfill that. In fact, we've added some kind of bonus on top of it, and we are still in an impulsive bullish trend. So this is the trend line that I was talking about from the daily time frame, all right, that I said we shouldn't ignore. So what will I be expecting? I'll be expecting for price to break above here, give us some kind of a retest, then we trade into this trend line, then into this zone. That is if we take out this trend line. Let's check out how many pips we still have if that play out. Let's check out how many pips we have to the trend line. Okay, this is massive. We have 227 pips to the trend line. All right, because now what most traders don't know is, when I'm telling you guys to be patient, there's a reason why. There's always money to be made in the forex market. There's no need to rush. All right, I mean, they don't give awards for who or analyzes the most complex charts. So be patient, let the market show you some kind of commitment, which I have seen right here. All right, the impulsive move that took place throughout last week, even the week before and the week before, we've been seeing signs of bullish movement until last week. Everything blew up, right? And now we know what the market has in mind to do. We now know that the market wants to keep going higher. Many traders will want to short this bet. That is a dangerous move. All right, don't be that kind of trader. All right, let us take out this zone. Then we still have around 227 pips move to the upside. All right, and if we take out this trend line, then we are coming to this area. All right, since on the higher time frame, or sorry, on the dollar index, we now know what is going to happen. That first and second level target, I know we are going to strike it. If we don't even hit the second level target, the first level target, I'm very, very confident in the first level target. That's a lot of money right there. Okay, so there's no need trading in favor of the US dollar for now. Leave that. All right, trade against the US dollar. Yes, I said so. Trade against the US dollar. All right, now this is the monthly time frame. Of course, I've analyzed this countless number of times before. Price reacted here, came back to that zone, reacted. I was expecting price to react here just like it did last week. This zone pushed price down, but now we've broken above it. Man, we are going up. All right, but where are we going to? Let's scale lower to look for areas that we might trade into. Now, this was the area I was talking about, the weekly. Last week, this area, this zone pushed price downward, and now we've broken above it with such an impulsive, such a huge candlestick. All right, so why should you be selling GBP USD like right now? That's a very dangerous thing to do, except you want to just give the profitable traders, your money. All right, but if you are a member of this channel, I don't want you to do that. So please and please buy GBP USD for now. All right, so now that we've taken out this zone with such an impulsive weekly candlestick, open and closed, then this counter trend line is a possibility, but I don't want us to jump ahead of ourselves. All right, let's take things one step at a time. Let's go to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, if you're on the Telegram channel, I know you are familiar with these drawings right here, but if you are not, let me just explain for the sake of the video. We've been trading below this trend line for quite some time now. Remember, this is the daily time frame, and these candlesticks mean there's some appreciable amount of time that we've been trading below it. Now we've broken above it with two candlestick closes, or we have two daily candlestick close above that level. All right, so I'll expect price to do what? Keep pushing higher. All right, first level targets around here. Okay, why here? I'll just, so first level target here, then second level targets around here. So second level targets around here. All right, let's see how this goes, but the market might decide to catch its breath around here. All right, but regardless, I believe we are going higher. This zone first, then this zone, then this zone. Remember, this is the daily time frame. All right, let's go to 4-hour time frame. Let's see what we are talking about. So yes, this is what I'm talking about. I expect price to come here, then maybe when we play around here for a bit, then we'll break above, come to the zone, and if we can breach this zone or breach above this zone, then this zone will be our next target. All right, so let's go to gold. Yes, on this precious metal, let's start from the monthly time frame. Wow, wow, wow. Actually, I was expecting price to keep pushing into this trend line. But you know, forex, we make money whether market goes up or down. So if the price, if market is telling us right now that it's going up for now, then we are going to trade and make money with it. And if it decides to turn back down, we're also going to look for zones or areas where we sell and make money. All right, that's the beauty of forex. You make money whether price goes up or down. That's if you choose to be on the right side of the trade though. Now, this is the monthly time frame and you can see such an impulsive move to the downside and the upside. This is massive, man. Let's go to the weekly time frame. Now on the weekly time frame, we had such an impulsive move also. It's obvious there, but there are no clear trading opportunities on the weekly time frame. So let's go to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, it's obvious that we've broken out of this channel. Why is it a channel? Because trade was trading between these two parallel lines and now we've broken above it after creating this triple bottom. This triple bottom, I highlighted this triple bottom from last week's video. You can go check it out. I call this trade to continue pushing to the upside. All right, now we are here and it looks like we've broken above this area. I strongly believe we're coming into this area. Why? Because price has used here as previous level of what? Support here and then resistance here. So I believe price is going to come and give us another touch around here. All right, but let's go to the 4-hour time frame so that we can see clearly. So on the 4-hour time frame, I highlighted this zone. Why? Because it has also been used multiple times around here. If you check here, here, and then here, and now we're back to that zone and we've actually broken above it. All right, now that we've broken above it, where is our next level target? Our next level target is this area that has been tested multiple times also. And why am I not drawing any trend line? Because there's no trend line standing in our way. All right, the only thing standing in our way are these zones that I have mapped out here. All right, so what will I be expecting from by next week on gold? I'll be expecting, maybe I'll scroll to a lower time frame. Let me go to a 15 minutes time frame. Let me go to a 15 minutes time frame. Now on the 15 minutes time frame, I'll be expecting some kind of a pullback into this zone. Let me put a trend line there. All right, hopefully if we come back into this zone. All right, so hopefully we'll come back into the zone and hopefully we get a 15 minutes touch to this trend line. But if that doesn't happen, regardless, I expect price to keep pushing higher. You see that we get some kind of minor pullback into the zone. Now this is, I'm back to the 1-hour time frame. All right, this is that I get some minor pullback into this zone before we push higher. But if we keep pushing up, this is our next level target. Then let's go to US30, which is the last assets that we are going to be looking at for this video. This video is getting too lengthy already. This is the US30 and this is the monthly time frame. And if you remember this, my analysis, I dropped this, actually did this, or I posted this on the Telegram channel. All right, so many people argued with me as usual. I get lots of arguments and it's normal actually. There was a guy, in fact there's this particular guy in my inbox that was arguing this particular trade with me. I would have loved to share our chats, but there's no need for all of that anyway. So we had this argument about the trade. And why did I even have the argument? I didn't need to argue with him because I make money and I don't need to prove that to anyone in this forex market. So I was just trying to educate him to start seeing things differently. I just hate it when people lose money because of like they lose money that they were not even supposed to lose for simple basic mistakes. All right, yes, you can enter a trade and lose trade. It happens all the time. It happens all the time. I lose trade and I'm not even going to hide it. I don't believe in people not losing trade. That is total trash if you ask me. If you choose to believe them, that is on you, but not me. All right, everyone loses trade. The whole idea about trading is to win more and lose less. So that's the only way you can actually make money and not lose money. All right, so don't believe someone telling you that it doesn't lose, or maybe one retail trader. Even hedge funds, they lose money, not to talk of one retail trader trying to say they don't lose money. That's lies. All right, that's not why we are here. So let's go back to the charts. Now, I this last month closed with such a huge what bullish engulfing candlestick, creating what else that I've been preaching throughout this my channel: higher highs, higher lows, right? Market structure: higher highs, higher low. Then we created a new higher high, and now we've created a new higher low. This is the monthly time frame, remember, so these are massive moves. All right, so now what will I be expecting? I'll be expecting a new what higher high. All right, and I see that happening easily. And remember, if US 30 goes up, what happens to US dollar? US dollar keeps declining. All right, so you see how this aligns perfectly with the dollar index that I analyzed earlier. All right, so let's go to the weekly time frame. Let's see how we closed for last week. Remember, I've been calling US 30 to break above this trend line for more than 2 weeks now. You can go look at our previous videos. All right, then this daily candle, I will expect price to keep pushing higher, but I have one problem with the US 30 for now. Price has tested this trend line that we are at the moment multiple times before looking left. All right, then here, right, so that's why we saw price react to this zone last week. So for next week, I'll be expecting price to take out this zone. Why? This is a dodgy candlestick. All right, if this had happened at a key level, then I'll be looking for potential or trend reversal. But for the fact that last month closed with such a huge giant bullish engulfing candlestick, this dodgy to me is just a continuation pattern, because to me I define dodgy in two ways. Dodgy can be a continuation candlestick and can also be a sign of a reversal. All right, so but in this case I'll see this dodgy as a continuation candlestick because of how last month candle closed. All right, so let's go to the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, we've taken out this daily trend line. This is the daily trend line, so I'll be expecting price to give us something like this. All right, for next week. Now, mind you, because I said so, you need to look for confirmations. All right, because sometimes even if price wants to move in our predicted what direction, it might still decide to fool people around, take you out multiple times before spinning up. But I want you to be smart about this. All right, and of course, if you are a member of the Telegram channel, I'm going to walk you through what I am thinking. All right, so if you stay to the end of this video, I want to really appreciate you. And there's a brief announcement that I would like to make. If you want to learn how to trade like me, a course will be published within the week, so watch out for that one. All right, so with this, we've come to an end of this video. I have more charts to share with you, but if I should drop everything here, this video is going to be one lengthy video. So if you're not a member of the Telegram channel or our Telegram group, we have a discussion group and a channel, so hit the link in the description below to the Telegram channel and join us so that you see the other charts I'm going to be posting in the group before we resume trading for next week. All right, so once again, if you made it to the end of this video, one big thank you for you. You are the best. You are the reason why I do this. All right, so once again, don't forget to smash the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, comment, share this video, like this video, and I'll see you in the Telegram group.